Good afternoon, Jaguars. This is the left side of the brain. Coming at you again. Today I'm coming from a new restaurant I'm trying out. They serve like fish tacos and all of these different exotic dishes they make from fish. What I'm eating right now is called this is the beef rigoli. It has like Jamaican curry sauce in it, some rice. Look like they put some carrots in it, some cheese, some green peppers. I don't know what all they have in it. And they got this flour tortilla. It's really good. I'm gonna take another bite and I'll tell y'all what I think about it. It's delicious. Got me some tea to go with it. And I got this nice salad. It has like black eyed peas in it, jalapenos, some like beets, salad, pickles, real good. Look at it. I'm gonna take a bite and show you how I like it. Awesome, family. As a matter of fact, I'm doing this video because the last 2 days, or the last 3 days, we've been going in real heavy. And I told myself, I was like, every now and then we need to take a break. Because the information, it needs time to digest. Because I know we've been going in heavy. We've been on a heavy assault these last couple videos, and as a matter of fact, I want to congratulate each and every one of you, because whether y'all know it or not, some of our subscribers, y'all need to start reading them comments, because it's a lot of information in those comments. I mean, like one person wrote, he was like, getting a tattoo was like bloodletting, and he was talking about something about, I don't want to misquote him, but it was something interesting that he said. And there's a whole lot of good comments. Like one person, they broke down the 69, and they said 69 equals 6, so it's going back into the 6. Remember when I was talking about that 69, that rapper and that tattoo on his face? So somebody had wrote that 6 plus 9 is 15 and 1 plus 5 is 6. So I was like, wow. And then somebody told me about how the Google Chrome, they asked me, did you know what Google Chrome was? I said no. I responded, the all-seeing eye. That's the first thing I seen. And then they was like, look closely, and you can see that it's 666 within that circle of the Google Chrome. So, like I said, this platform, man, it's been really helpful for me, and I know it's been helpful for each and every one of you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I just got a quick message today. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We kind of slacking on the Instagram. We almost there, but we like need to kind of step it up on the Instagram to get to that 200. Last I checked, we was at 105. I'm noticing that these videos are picking up viewership very rapidly, but the subscribers, you need to subscribe when you watch these videos. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the likes button. When we get up to 1,000, then I'll be able to do live streams as soon as I get this ban lifted from my channel. I was put on a 3-month ban. You all remember when that stuff took place, so go ahead and do that. So what I wanted to do, again, we just chilling, y'all here with me. This is good. What I wanted to excuse the left side. What I wanted to talk about today was two things came to my mind. The first thing was we need to cool down, and also we got a quiz coming up, but that'll be the next video. But what I wanted to talk about was I'm not living this life for anybody. Let that sink in. I'm not living my life for nobody but myself. And you should have the same mentality. We're not here for nobody but ourselves. I'm not here to be a part of no race. I'm not here to be a part of no clique. I'm not here to be a part of no family, because I thought about it. Everything in this life is designed to fail you and to test you. That's what it is. Like, haven't you noticed that? Just look at the timeline of your life. Think about your friends from elementary school. Where were they in middle school? Where were your middle school friends in high school? Where were your high school friends in college? Where were your college friends after college? You see, everything just vanishes and falls away over time. That should tell you something. That should tell you that we are not here for long-term relationships with anybody. You see, what do we say the soul is? A collection of information. Take this channel, for instance. We gather on this channel not as personal friends. We gather on this channel from a higher state. The only state that even matters is the soul collection state. We gather on this channel on the basis of obtaining real information and sharing real information. That's my only friend, because it goes right along with the monk lifestyle. Being a monk means your friend is your loneliness and the information that you're receiving. I'm the type of person, I'm right here, like at this place, I'm by myself, right? I've been chilling by myself all day. I'm not begging for attention from no one. Excuse me, 1 second. This is good, y'all. I'm not begging attention from anybody. I'm not trying to get close to anybody. I'm trying to get closer to my higher self, if that makes sense. That's all that matters, man. You know, even getting caught up in people too much is a form of vampirism. Getting caught up in others too much. Focusing on everything other than yourself. It's a form of selfishness that you must have. Not selfishness in the sense of neglecting others, or, you know, I might say donate to the cause. And by the way, I'm going to drop the commercial right now. This is Left Side of the Brain. Go ahead and donate www.patreon.com/Left Side of the Brain. Now, donating to a fund, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that type of selfishness. I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about when I say subscribe to the Instagram. That's a purpose. I'm talking about you got to have that selfishness, far as, you know, every morning when you wake up, I'm not talking about not helping other people. You see somebody in need. That's not what I'm speaking about. I mean, every morning you wake up, you have to have it made up in your mind that you are adding and enriching your soul every morning. Because what we say, the soul is just a collection of information. You know, a soul without information, it doesn't exist. That's why it was given to me that this is all there is. Literally. And I had to say this and go down this path because so I won't get lost in the midst of the chaos. Even though this is the battle between us and them, we are still, even though we are the united souls, even on the battlefield, every man must carry his own backpack. He must carry his own weapon. We are here for each other, but we have to exercise escapism as much as possible. I'm doing good. Yeah, the food is good.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll give you a to-go.
All right. We have to practice escapism. It's a form of defense. Defense creates offense. We can get too caught up in everybody else, and we can stagnate our own spiritual growth by getting too caught up in this world. And that's another way that the organic portals can get us. You see, we have to stay on this path, this solo man's path. And I was thinking also something else that coincides with this latest thing. I'm living for nature. Nature will never turn its back on me. As long as you do what you're supposed to, as far as nature is concerned, it'll never turn its back on you. Remember we was talking about balance and imbalance and how they use imbalance against us? Only thing they are doing, and I was discussing this with somebody in the comment section, only thing they are doing is manipulating nature. That's all you can do. Even this food I'm eating, only thing somebody did, they manipulated nature. They put ingredients together. They put stuff together. What I'm saying is, only thing we can do is manipulate nature to our benefit. Nature is my friend. I'm not here to associate with people. I'm here to survive by any means necessary. And by any means necessary, it don't mean undercutting my fellow man. That's not what it means. By you surviving as a person with a soul, that's helping all of us survive. Because we are united souls. You can be doing some work in your nick of the wood, and I can be handling my business in this nick of the wood. But we're still on the same team, but yet we're still solo. We're still monks together. Because the battle is being fought in the astral world anyway. It don't have nothing to do with the physical. The physical is just an illusion. Everything we deal with in our life is taking place in the battlefield of the mind. That's why they attack our mind with subliminals. In television, in the media, with this latest homosexual agenda. The body is just the last place where you see what has taken place in the mind. It'll start manifesting in the flesh, but it begins in the battlefield of the mind. So what I'm saying is, if you focus too much outside of yourself, and if you focus too much out of nature, you won't get the picture. You'll be caught up in everything else that everybody else is doing instead of doing what you're supposed to do. And that is a form of organic portal-ism, which is being used to distract you. And it's kind of like a self-inflicted wound. It's not somebody else doing it. You're doing it to yourself. You're shooting yourself by being too much outside of yourself, if that makes sense. You making yourself stress when you lay your head down at night. Only thing that matters from the sunrise to the sunset, the only thing that matters at the end of the day is if you made it to the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? If you survived to see today, you did something right. You could be doing something wrong that's taking you out slowly. That's what I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to prevent a self-inflicted wound. You see? That's what I'm saying. And I'm eating because I want y'all to be here with me. Pretend you sitting right there in that chair. We having a conversation. Because at the end of the day, when you take your last breath, the only thing that's going to matter is how you leave here. When you take your last breath, if you leave here with regrets, then you know your life was a failure. If you leave here in peace, then your life was a success. When you're taking your last inhale and exhale of oxygen, that's all that matters. You see what I'm saying? See, when you